In this episode, I'm discussing truth, the first pillar of my signature Thrive framework, and why it's essential to connect with truth. Hello, and welcome to the Beautiful Reflections podcast. I'm your host, Katherine Johnson, a certified professional coach, mentor, writer, and speaker. I help professional women gain the clarity, confidence, and courage to pursue their bigger purpose and vision so that they can have fulfillment and thrive in their careers. I believe there is beauty in our voices, beauty in our stories, and beauty in our journeys. There is power in community, connection, and deep, meaningful conversation, which is why me and my guests are here to share our stories, experiences, lessons, and learning to inspire you as you walk the path and step into your next level. We go deep, sharing beautiful reflections of what this personal growth journey looks like in real, living color. This journey of pursuing our purpose and vision as we continue to evolve. It is my mission to empower you to believe in your power, to embrace your own uniqueness, and to be the best version of you. I want to see you thrive purposefully. Now on to the episode for today. Hello, and welcome to the Beautiful Reflections podcast. It's me, your host, Katherine Johnson. Today's episode is all about truth, the first pillar of my Thrive framework, which is designed to help you move forward confidently into greater purpose and vision so that you can have fulfillment and thrive in your career and life. Today, I'll be discussing why it's essential that you not only connect with truth, but you stay connected to truth on your journey. I'll be sharing what this has looked like on my journey, the beautiful reflection that life has gifted me, and 3 strategies to help you connect with truth. If I asked you, who are you? What would you say? Not what you do for career or work, not your title or role or any labels that you identify with. What would you say? What if I asked you, why are you here? What's your purpose? Or even, what do you love? What brings you joy? What makes you special? What are your unique gifts, talents, and abilities? What would you say? Would you be able to answer all of those questions? Well, if not, you're not alone. Many people find it difficult to answer those very fundamental questions about who they are. In fact, when I was asked that question, who am I in 2017, I started with, well, my name is Katherine. I'm a system engineer. I work for an engineering consulting firm. I have 1 sister, 2 brothers, and a cat, etc. Now, while those things were very true, what I learned was that none of those things answered the question of who am I? Those were things about me, but none of them defined me. And that's what makes this question so challenging to answer for many people. We've all been conditioned to lead with what we do as a symbol of who we are, our status, and all of the things that describe us versus who we are being in the world. So when I say truth, I'm talking about who you really are at your core, your very essence. This includes all of the things that make you, you. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, your core beliefs, your values, and your voice. Now, unfortunately, through no fault of our own, we become disconnected from truth. We live in a society that places a focus on external things, doing and achieving. On top of that, we've been bombarded with societal messages, conditioning, and cultural influences telling us who to be, how to be, what we should do, and what we shouldn't do. All of these things cover up our true self. Then, as a result, we're left disconnected from the truth, disconnected from our voice, our values, and our own uniqueness, our purpose, and our worth. Being disconnected from truth is what causes so many people to doubt what they're capable of doing, to question who they are, and to believe that they're not worthy of having what they truly desire. The bigger goals, dreams, and vision. And this shows up as playing small, not going after what they really want, low self-worth, and lack of confidence. But beyond all of the programming and everything that we've been taught to believe is an unchanging truth. And when we connect with truth, we go within to connect with our true self, to explore who we really are. It's essential to connect with truth because everything begins with you and knowing who you are. Maya Angelou said it best. Nothing will work unless you do. Or in the words of Toni Morrison, you are the best thing. As you connect with truth, it brings your life into alignment so that you can step into greater purpose and vision. Now, I want to share what my journey of connecting with truth has looked like. As I mentioned earlier, when I was asked who am I in 2017, I couldn't answer the question. In fact, the question irritated me because I thought my answer was good and described me very well. But I had to move past the external focus. I realized that I had never taken the time to get to know myself and to explore who I really was. This process of connecting with truth entailed a lot of unlearning and shedding of old beliefs, thoughts, and ways of being that weren't mine. The thing is, we receive so much of our messaging and programming from other people. We model what's been shown to us from society, culture, upbringing, family, and friends. Then we end up conforming or being forced to fit nicely into someone else's box, to the point where we can't even identify what's really ours or what's been placed on us by someone else. When I think about some of my earlier childhood messages, there were things like, don't talk back, follow the rules, get good grades, stop asking so many questions, cover up, fix yourself, don't you go out the house looking like that, wear this, don't wear that doesn't go together, this doesn't match. Even things like, don't shave your legs, don't wear tampons, don't have sex, don't wear makeup. I mean, I could go on and on, but there were so many messages dictating who I was supposed to be and how I was supposed to show up in the world. And of course, I didn't know any better, so I took them all on. And I'm sure you can think of some of your early childhood messages, things that were ingrained in you, things that you were taught, things that you were shown. When I think about the result of all of this programming, it yielded a very naive young girl who was lacking self-confidence, uncomfortable in her body, insecure, unexpressed, lacking a voice, and really confused about who she really was. Now, I know that my parents and family were just doing what they were shown. They were doing what was taught to them or what they had to figure out along the way. And it's not necessarily right or wrong. It was simply their beliefs, thoughts, and ways of being that I consequently inherited. But a lot of it, I had to unlearn as I began my own self-discovery journey to find myself and discover who I was without all of the inherited stuff. Because ultimately, a lot of it just ended up as baggage. Things that I was carrying around that was weighing me down, keeping me disconnected from who I was, the woman I was created to be, and how I was supposed to show up in the world. Beliefs that just didn't serve my highest good, thoughts that didn't support me in ways that weren't mine. So this journey of connecting with truth meant really digging deep into who I am, identifying my values or the principles that were important to me that would guide my life, grounding myself in what my creator says about me, the inherent and unchanging truth that I am a masterpiece. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am approved and I am chosen. Finding my voice by releasing the guilt, the shame, the secrecy that I carried from childhood trauma that kept me silent for many years. Uncovering my purpose, my why, the reason why I was put here on this earth. Embracing my own uniqueness, all of the things that made me unique, special, and gifted, and exploring my passions, my creativity, and fun, so that I could bring my life into alignment in order for me to step into greater purpose and vision. Today, if you ask me, who am I? My answer would simply be, I am a beacon of love and light, radiating so clear and bright that it causes others to be touched and transformed by its reflection. So how do you get started, you may be wondering? Because I know that you're ready to move forward confidently. I know that you're ready to step into your next level and pursue your greater purpose and vision. The first strategy is to get curious and question everything. Question your beliefs, your thoughts, and your ways of being so that you can identify what belongs to you and what doesn't, as well as what's not in alignment with who you truly are. Why do you feel the way you do about things like success, love, and money? Why do you only eat certain foods or wear certain clothes? What beliefs do you carry around about yourself? Where did they come from? The second strategy is to spend time with yourself so that you can get to know yourself at a deeper level. Answering the questions, who are you? What's your purpose? What do you love? What brings you joy? What makes you special? What are your unique gifts, talents, and abilities? And the third strategy is to notice the language that you use towards yourself. Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it affirming? Or does it make you feel bad about yourself? Notice the judgments that you make about yourself and others. And notice your triggers, the things that really bother you at a deeper level. All of these things reveal the most about you and provide insight to help you see areas for further growth and development. Each of these strategies will help you begin the process to connect with truth, allowing you to see yourself, to know who you really are and how you are being, so that ultimately you will trust yourself, stand in your power, and be you, unapologetically. One of my favorite quotes by Nikki Giovanni says, "Once you know who you are, you don't have to worry anymore." So when you understand what's important to you, what fuels you, what you believe, and what you desire, it strengthens your sense of self and builds your confidence. And learning and connecting with yourself at a deeper level is a continuous process as you continue to grow and evolve in your journey. When I think about what the beautiful reflection has been in connecting with truth, it has been that coming home to self has been a beautiful unveiling of the many different parts of myself that were previously hidden. It's allowed me to see myself and to embrace who I am so that I can be my true, authentic, and unique self, so that I can show up as a beacon of love and light to empower you on your journey. It is my hope that as you use these strategies to connect with truth, you too will see the magnificence and you too will see the masterpiece that is inherently you, so that you can be your most true and authentic self. And as you continue to connect with truth and stay grounded in truth, it will serve as a coming home to self, supporting you in having everything that you truly desire so that you can have fulfillment and thrive in your career and life. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I hope that you're reflecting on what it would mean to connect with truth and how it could help you step into your next level. Don't forget to click the link in the show notes to download your guide to Thrive to discover how my signature Thrive framework is designed to help you have fulfillment and thrive in your career and life. I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn at Katherine N Johnson. Use the hashtags Katherine N Johnson and Beautiful Reflections Podcast on Instagram and share with me your favorite episode or what you're taking away. If you're enjoying the podcast, show me some love and support by leaving a rating and a review and share the podcast with someone you know. Be sure to follow the podcast so that you don't miss an upcoming episode. Until next time.